Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Imagine a journey that defies the limits of time and space, a night when the heavens opened to reveal divine mysteries, and a prophet was taken to witness the grandeur of the universe. The Isra and Miraj is one of the most extraordinary events in Islamic history, where the Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, embarked on a miraculous night journey and celestial ascension. This event is more than a story. It's a timeless source of faith, spiritual reflection, and unity for Muslims worldwide. Today we'll delve into the profound significance, symbolism, and legacy of the Isra and Miraj, and uncover the lessons it offers for believers across generations. The term Mirage in Arabic carries a depth of meaning that transcends its common association with optical illusions in the desert. While it is often used to describe the phenomenon of light, creating an image of water or objects on the horizon, the concept also has a profound symbolic and spiritual dimension, particularly within the Islamic tradition. It evokes themes of disintegration, growth, and transcendence, connecting the physical world to the metaphysical and spiritual realms. In Islamic theology and spirituality, Mirage is most prominently associated with the extraordinary event in the life of Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, known as the Isra and Miraj. This pivotal moment, which combines a miraculous night journey, Isra, and celestial ascension, Miraj, has left a lasting spiritual and cultural imprint on the Islamic faith. On a deeper level, the term Mirage can be seen as a metaphor for life's transient and illusory nature. Just as a mirage in the desert is an image that disappears as one approaches it, so too are worldly pursuits and material possessions fleeting in the face of eternity. This realization aligns with Islamic teachings about the impermanence of this world and the importance of preparing for the hereafter. For Muslims, the Isra and Miraj serves as a reminder of this spiritual truth, inspiring believers to focus on their relationship with Allah and the ultimate reality beyond this life. The Isra and Miraj occurred during a particularly challenging time in the Prophet's life, often referred to as the Year of Sorrow. He had recently faced the loss of two of his strongest supporters, his beloved wife, Khadija, and his uncle, Abu Talib. Additionally, the Prophet and his followers were enduring persecution and rejection in Mecca. In this context of hardship, the miraculous event of Isra and Miraj not only provided spiritual solace to the Prophet, but also reaffirmed his mission and the divine support behind it. The journey began with the Isra, where the angel Gabriel transported the Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, from the sacred mosque in Mecca to Al-Aqsa Mosque in Jerusalem on a celestial creature called Buraq. This part of the journey symbolized the unity of the Abrahamic faiths, as it connected the two holy sites and brought the Prophet into the presence of earlier prophets, whom he led in prayer at Al-Aqsa. This act of leading prayer established his role as the final prophet in a long line of messengers. The Mirage, or ascension to the heavens, followed the night journey. During this phase, the prophet was taken through the seven heavens, meeting various prophets such as Adam, Moses, Jesus, and Abraham at different levels. Each encounter underscored the continuity of the divine message and highlighted the central themes of their missions. Finally, the Prophet reached a point known as Sidrat al-Muntaha, the Lote tree of the utmost boundary, beyond which no creation can pass. There, he was granted the unparalleled honor of being in the presence of Allah. During this sacred meeting, Allah established the 5 daily prayers, initially mandating 50, but reducing the number to 5 after the Prophet's intercession, a gesture that demonstrated both divine mercy and the importance of prayer in Islam. This event reinforced the spiritual connection between Allah and humanity and underscored the Prophet's role as a bridge between the divine and the earthly. In essence, the concept of Mirage embodies both the fleeting nature of worldly illusions and the profound spiritual realities that underlie existence. The Isra and Miraj serves as a reminder of life's ultimate purpose, the necessity of faith, and the enduring connection between the Creator and His creation. It remains a source of inspiration, spiritual reflection, and unity for Muslims worldwide. The Isra, the first phase of the miraculous event known as Isra and Miraj, is one of the most significant moments in Islamic history. It refers to the night journey in which the Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, was transported from the sacred mosque, Masjid al-Haram, in Mecca, to the farthest mosque, Masjid al-Aqsa, in Jerusalem. This extraordinary event holds deep spiritual and historical significance, symbolizing unity among the Abrahamic faiths, the continuity of divine guidance, and the central role of the Prophet Muhammad as the seal of the prophets. The journey began in the stillness of the night when the angel Gabriel came to the prophet with a celestial being known as Buraq. Described as a white, winged creature, Buraq was smaller than a mule but larger than a donkey, with incredible speed that allowed it to traverse vast distances in the blink of an eye. This miraculous steed carried the Prophet Muhammad from Mecca to Jerusalem, marking the start of the Isra. Upon arriving at Masjid al-Aqsa, the Prophet encountered a gathering of earlier prophets, including Abraham, Moses, and Jesus, peace be upon them. In a profound act of unity and symbolism, the Prophet Muhammad led this assembly in prayer. This moment demonstrated his role as the culmination of the prophetic tradition, bringing together the messages of all previous prophets, and reaffirming the singularity and continuity of the divine mission. The Isra is mentioned explicitly in the Quran in Surah Al-Isra, 17:1, which states, "Glory be to him who took his servant by night from the sacred mosque to the farthest mosque, whose surroundings we have blessed, to show him some of our signs. Indeed, he is the all-hearing, the all-seeing." This verse emphasizes the miraculous nature of the journey and highlights the sanctity of the two mosques, Masjid al-Haram and Masjid al-Aqsa. It also underscores the purpose of the journey: to provide the Prophet with divine signs, strengthening his mission and preparing him for the trials ahead. The Isra also carries a deep spiritual message about the interconnectedness of humanity and the universality of the divine message. By linking Mecca and Jerusalem, the event highlights the shared heritage of the Abrahamic faiths and underscores the unity of their origins. It serves as a reminder to Muslims of their responsibility to uphold justice, compassion, and faith, as exemplified by the prophets who came before. The night journey further symbolizes the importance of Jerusalem as a sacred site in Islam. Masjid al-Aqsa holds a special place in the hearts of Muslims as the first Qibla, direction of prayer, before it was changed to the Kaaba in Mecca. The journey's connection to Jerusalem reinforces its significance as a place of spiritual reflection and devotion. For the Prophet Muhammad, the Isra was not just a physical journey, but also a profound spiritual experience. It reaffirmed his role as the final messenger, strengthened his resolve in the face of opposition, and prepared him for the challenges of his mission. For his followers, the event serves as a testament to the power and majesty of Allah, inspiring faith and devotion. The Isra is a moment of profound unity, spiritual significance, and divine purpose. It bridges the sacred sites of Mecca and Jerusalem, connects the prophetic missions of the past, and underscores the timeless message of Islam: to worship Allah, seek justice, and live in harmony with His guidance. The Isra remains a source of inspiration, faith, and reflection for Muslims, reminding them of the eternal bond between Allah and His servants. The Mirage, the second phase of the miraculous event known as Isra and Miraj, represents the celestial ascension of the Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, from Jerusalem to the heavens. This extraordinary journey is a cornerstone of Islamic spirituality, filled with profound symbolism, divine encounters, and spiritual revelations that continue to inspire Muslims worldwide. While the Isra was a horizontal journey connecting sacred places on earth, the Mirage was a vertical ascent into the celestial realms, culminating in a divine meeting with Allah. The journey began from Masjid al-Aqsa, where the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, was accompanied by the angel Gabriel. Mounted on the celestial steed Buraq, the Prophet was taken to the heavens, ascending through 7 levels, each with its own profound significance. At each level, he met with a different prophet, symbolizing the continuity of the divine message and the unity of the prophetic mission. In the first heaven, the prophet met Adam, peace be upon him, the father of humanity. Adam welcomed him warmly and acknowledged Muhammad's, peace be upon him, role as the final prophet. This encounter symbolized the beginning of human existence and the shared lineage of all mankind. In the second heaven, the prophet encountered Jesus and his cousin John the Baptist, peace be upon them. Both prophets greeted him with blessings and prayers for his mission. Their presence highlighted themes of compassion, humility, and sacrifice. In the third heaven, the prophet met Joseph, peace be upon him, renowned for his beauty and wisdom. The meeting emphasized the virtues of patience and forgiveness, as reflected in Joseph's life story. In the fourth heaven, the prophet encountered Idris, peace be upon him, a prophet celebrated for his piety and knowledge. This meeting underscored the importance of devotion and the pursuit of spiritual wisdom. In the fifth heaven, the prophet met Aaron, peace be upon him, the brother of Moses, known for his role in guiding his people. Aaron's presence highlighted the responsibilities of leadership and the importance of unity among followers. In the sixth heaven, the prophet met Moses, peace be upon him, who expressed sadness that Muhammad's followers would outnumber his own. This encounter symbolized the evolving nature of the divine message and the interconnectedness of the Abrahamic faiths. And in the seventh and final heaven, the prophet met Abraham, peace be upon him, who was leaning against the celestial Kaaba, Bait al-Mamur. Abraham's presence represented the foundation of monotheism and the shared spiritual heritage of Islam, Christianity, and Judaism. Beyond the seventh heaven, the prophet reached Sidrat al-Muntaha, the lote tree of the utmost boundary. This majestic tree marked the boundary beyond which no creation could pass. Here, Gabriel halted, stating that he could go no further, as it was a realm reserved exclusively for the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. The prophet continued alone, entering the divine presence of Allah. During this sacred meeting, the prophet received several divine revelations, the most significant being the commandment for the 5 daily prayers, Salah. Initially, 50 prayers were prescribed, but through the prophet's dialogue with Moses during his descent, he returned multiple times to request a reduction. Out of divine mercy, the number was reduced to 5 daily prayers, with the reward of 50 still promised for those who fulfill them. This established Salah as a pillar of Islam and a cornerstone of a Muslim's connection with Allah. The Mirage also provided the prophet with visions of paradise and hell. He saw the rewards awaiting the righteous and the punishments for the wicked, offering vivid illustrations of the consequences of one's actions. These visions reinforced the urgency of the prophet's mission and the importance of following the straight path. The celestial journey ended with the prophet returning to Masjid al-Aqsa, where he rejoined Barak for the journey back to Mecca. Upon his return, the prophet recounted the miraculous event to his community, which became a source of both faith and skepticism. For believers, the Mirage affirmed the prophet's divine mission, while skeptics used it as an opportunity to ridicule and challenge his message. In essence, the Mirage is not merely a miraculous event, but a profound spiritual narrative that underscores the connection between humanity and the divine. It symbolizes the central role of prayer in Islam, the unity of the prophetic tradition, and the ultimate promise of paradise for the faithful. The Mirage continues to inspire Muslims, reminding them of their spiritual purpose and the boundless mercy and majesty of Allah. The Isra and Miraj holds profound spiritual and religious significance in Islam, serving as a cornerstone of faith and a source of inspiration for Muslims worldwide. This extraordinary event not only reaffirmed the divine mission of the Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, but also established key tenets of Islamic worship and highlighted the relationship between humanity and Allah. It continues to resonate deeply in the hearts of believers, offering lessons on faith, resilience, and the transformative power of divine connection. The Isra and Miraj occurred during a challenging period in the Prophet's life, often referred to as the Year of Sorrow. Having recently lost his wife Khadijah and his uncle, Abu Talib, his strongest supporters, the Prophet faced mounting opposition and ridicule from the Quraysh tribe in Mecca. Against this backdrop, the miraculous journey served as a divine reassurance of his mission, strengthening his resolve in the face of adversity. For the early Muslim community, the event was a test of faith, challenging them to believe in the miraculous and unseen, despite the ridicule of skeptics. The Quraysh tribe seized the opportunity to mock the Prophet, questioning the plausibility of his journey. They challenged him to describe the details of Al-Aqsa Mosque and the events he witnessed. However, the Prophet's precise descriptions of the mosque and his accurate recounting of a caravan he had seen en route silenced many doubters and reaffirmed the faith of sincere believers. This episode underscored the importance of unwavering trust in Allah's revelations, even in the face of skepticism. One of the most significant outcomes of the Mirage was the establishment of the 5 daily prayers, Salah, a fundamental pillar of Islam. Initially ordained as 50 prayers, the number was reduced to 5 through the Prophet's intercession, with the reward of 50 remaining intact. This act of divine mercy emphasized both the importance of prayer and Allah's compassion for his servants. Prayer, as instituted during the Mirage, is more than a ritual obligation. It is a direct link between the believer and Allah. Muslims are reminded of this sacred connection every time they perform Salah, fostering mindfulness, gratitude, and spiritual discipline. The physical movements of prayer, standing, bowing, and prostrating, symbolize humility and submission, while the recitation of verses from the Quran deepens the believer's connection to the divine. The Isra and Miraj also symbolizes the unity of the Abrahamic faiths and the continuity of the divine message. During the Isra, the Prophet Muhammad led earlier prophets, including Abraham, Moses, and Jesus, peace be upon them, in prayer at Al-Aqsa Mosque. This act affirmed the shared mission of the prophets and highlighted the Prophet Muhammad's role as the seal of the prophets, completing the line of divine messengers. For Muslims, the event reinforces the concept of a universal faith that transcends time and geography. It reminds believers of their responsibility to uphold justice, compassion, and the teachings of the prophets who came before. The Isra and Miraj offers profound lessons for spiritual reflection and personal growth. The Prophet's encounter with paradise and hell serves as a vivid reminder of the consequences of one's actions and the ultimate accountability before Allah. The journey inspires believers to seek righteousness, avoid sin, and strive for a life aligned with divine guidance. The event also emphasizes resilience in the face of trials. Just as the Prophet endured hardships and skepticism yet emerged with strengthened faith, Muslims are encouraged to remain steadfast in their devotion and trust in Allah, regardless of life's challenges. The Isra and Miraj is commemorated annually on the 27th night of Rajab, a sacred occasion for reflection, prayer, and gratitude. Mosques are illuminated, and special prayers and Quranic recitations are performed, allowing believers to connect with the spiritual essence of the event. These traditions not only celebrate the miraculous journey, but also reinforce the values of community, devotion, and spiritual renewal. The miraculous event of the Isra and Miraj not only reinforced the faith of Muslims, but also tested their resolve in the face of skepticism and mockery from non-believers. While the faithful found inspiration and strength in this divine occurrence, the Quraysh tribe and other skeptics sought to discredit the Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, and undermine his message. This phase of the event serves as a poignant reminder of the challenges faced by the Prophet and his followers in upholding the truth of Islam. Upon returning from the celestial journey, the Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, recounted the events of the Isra and Miraj to his companions and the people of Mecca. He described the journey to Jerusalem, the celestial ascension through the 7 heavens, and his meeting with Allah. The narration of these miraculous events immediately became a point of contention. For the believers, It was a reaffirmation of the prophet's divine mission, while for the Quraysh, it was an opportunity to ridicule and challenge him. The Quraysh skeptics considered the prophet's account implausible, questioning how a man could travel from Mecca to Jerusalem and then ascend to the heavens, all in a single night. They mocked him openly, accusing him of fabricating the story to bolster his message. Their disbelief stemmed from a reliance on worldly logic, which could not comprehend the supernatural nature of the event. For the Muslim community, the Isra and Miraj became a test of faith. While many steadfast believers accepted the prophet's testimony without hesitation, others found it difficult to reconcile the miraculous nature of the event with their understanding of reality. Doubts arose among those whose faith was not yet fully consolidated, leading to a moment of trial and introspection within the community. The unwavering belief of Abu Bakr, one of the prophet's closest companions, became a source of strength for the Muslim community during this challenging time. When skeptics approached Abu Bakr to test his faith, he responded with conviction. If he, the prophet, says it, then it is certainly true. This unwavering support earned him the title As-Siddiq, the truthful, and his example inspired many believers to hold firm to their faith despite external pressures. The Quraysh sought to disprove the prophet's account by questioning him about the details of Jerusalem and the caravan he claimed to have seen during his journey. They hoped to expose inconsistencies in his narration and discredit him in front of his followers. However, the prophet's responses were precise and accurate. He described the physical features of Masjid al-Aqsa in detail, despite never having visited the site prior to the journey. He also provided accurate information about a caravan that was en route to Mecca, including its composition, the type of goods it carried, and the exact timing of its arrival. The precision of the prophet's answers left many skeptics speechless, and some were forced to acknowledge the truth of his account. However, their stubborn disbelief prevented them from accepting the implications of the event. Instead, they intensified their opposition to Islam, using ridicule and propaganda to sow doubt among the community. While the Quraysh's campaign of defamation aimed to weaken the Muslim community, it ultimately had the opposite effect. The sincerity and confidence with which the prophet recounted the Isra and Miraj strengthened the faith of many believers. The event served as a powerful reminder of the divine support behind the prophet's mission and the truth of his message. For the Muslim community, the Isra and Miraj became a rallying point, emphasizing the importance of faith and trust in Allah, even in the face of external opposition. The unwavering commitment of believers like Abu Bakr and others demonstrated the transformative power of faith, inspiring future generations to remain steadfast in their devotion to Islam. The trials and skepticism surrounding the Isra and Miraj highlight the challenges faced by the Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, and his followers in upholding the truth of Islam. While the event tested the faith of believers, it also reinforced their commitment to the message of Allah and strengthened their resolve to stand firm in the face of adversity. The precision of the Prophet's testimony and the steadfastness of his companions underscore the enduring relevance of faith, resilience, and trust in divine guidance. For Muslims, the Isra and Miraj remains a symbol of the challenges and triumphs of faith. It serves as a reminder that trials are an inherent part of the journey toward spiritual growth, and that trust in Allah can overcome even the most daunting obstacles. This episode in Islamic history continues to inspire believers to remain steadfast in their devotion, no matter the circumstances. The event of the Isra and Miraj is rich in symbolism, carrying profound spiritual and communal significance for Muslims worldwide. Beyond its miraculous nature, it represents unity, continuity, and the shared mission of the Abrahamic faiths. This extraordinary journey underscores the Prophet Muhammad's, peace and blessings be upon him, pivotal role as the seal of the prophets, and highlights the importance of community, shared values, and devotion in the face of trials. One of the most striking aspects of the Isra and Miraj is its ability to bridge the Abrahamic faiths through its connection to Jerusalem and the earlier prophets. During the Isra, the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, traveled to Masjid al-Aqsa in Jerusalem, a city sacred to Muslims, Christians, and Jews. There, he encountered a celestial gathering of prophets, including Abraham, Moses, and Jesus, peace be upon them. This assembly represented the unity of divine guidance and the shared heritage of monotheistic religions. In leading the prophets in prayer, the Prophet Muhammad affirmed the continuity of the divine mission, which had been delivered through earlier messengers. His role as the leader of this spiritual congregation underscored his position as the final prophet in the lineage of Allah's messengers, completing the chain of revelation that began with Adam. This act of unity is a reminder of the interconnectedness of humanity and the shared spiritual roots of the Abrahamic faiths. It serves as a call for mutual respect, understanding, and cooperation among followers of these traditions. For Muslims, it reinforces the idea that Islam is a continuation of the universal message of monotheism and that the Prophet Muhammad's mission is deeply rooted in a broader spiritual legacy. The Isra and Miraj also played a crucial role in consolidating the nascent Muslim community during a time of immense hardship and opposition. The journey symbolized the resilience and perseverance required to maintain faith in the face of adversity. For the early Muslim community, which was facing persecution and ridicule in Mecca, this event was both a test of faith and a source of spiritual strength. Believers who accepted the miraculous nature of the Isra and Miraj found their faith deepened and their commitment to the Prophet's message strengthened. The event highlighted the importance of unity within the Muslim community, encouraging believers to stand together in their devotion to Allah and their trust in the Prophet Muhammad's leadership. One of the most significant outcomes of the Isra and Miraj was the establishment of the 5 daily prayers, Salah, a fundamental pillar of Islam. Prayer not only serves as an individual act of worship, but also fosters a sense of community and shared purpose among Muslims. By performing Salah together, whether in mosques or other communal settings, believers reinforce their collective identity and their connection to Allah. The communal aspect of prayer is particularly evident during Friday congregational prayers, Jumu'ah, and special occasions such as the night of Isra and Miraj. These gatherings provide opportunities for Muslims to come together, support one another, and renew their spiritual commitments. The Isra and Miraj has inspired countless generations of Muslims through its themes of resilience, unity, and divine connection. It serves as a reminder that faith is a shared journey, not only between individuals and their Creator, but also within the broader Muslim community. The event's emphasis on continuity and unity encourages believers to uphold the principles of compassion, justice, and solidarity. Through the commemoration of the Isra and Miraj, Muslims are reminded of their responsibility to strengthen the bonds within their community and to contribute to the well-being of society at large. This includes fostering relationships based on mutual respect, supporting those in need, and promoting the values of peace and understanding. The annual commemoration of the Isra and Miraj is steeped in symbolism. Mosques are adorned with lights, reflecting the divine illumination of the Prophet's journey. Special prayers and Quranic recitations allow believers to reflect on the spiritual significance of the event and renew their commitment to the principles of Islam. Acts of charity and hospitality, such as sharing food and drink, reinforce the values of generosity and community. These traditions not only celebrate the miraculous nature of the Isra and Miraj, but also provide an opportunity for Muslims to come together in unity and devotion. The event's commemoration serves as a reminder of the importance of collective worship, shared values, and the enduring legacy of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. The event's themes of unity and shared purpose continue to resonate in a world that often faces division and conflict. By reflecting on the lessons of the Isra and Miraj, Muslims are reminded of their shared spiritual journey and their responsibility to contribute to a harmonious and compassionate society. This enduring legacy of unity and inspiration ensures that the Isra and Miraj remains a cornerstone of faith and community for Muslims around the globe. The Isra and Miraj holds an enduring legacy in the Islamic faith, celebrated and remembered for its profound spiritual and historical significance. This miraculous journey of the Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, is more than a narrative of divine intervention. It is a source of inspiration, reflection, and unity for Muslims across the world. The event is commemorated annually, fostering a deep sense of spiritual renewal, communal solidarity, and devotion to Allah's guidance. The Isra and Miraj is traditionally observed on the 27th night of the month of Rajab, one of the holiest months in the Islamic calendar. This occasion, often referred to as Laylat el-Miraj, the night of ascension, is marked by special prayers, Quranic recitations, and acts of worship. It is a night of reflection on the miraculous journey, the lessons it imparts, and the divine mercy it signifies. For Muslims, this night offers a unique opportunity to deepen their spiritual connection with Allah. Through prayer and contemplation, they are reminded of the transcendence of Allah's power and the Prophet Muhammad's, peace and blessings be upon him, unparalleled role as a bridge between humanity and the divine. The commemoration is not merely a ritual. It is a time for believers to renew their faith, seek forgiveness, and strengthen their resolve to live according to Islamic principles. The celebration of Isra and Miraj is steeped in rich symbolism. Mosques are often adorned with lights and decorations, symbolizing the divine illumination and guidance that the event represents. These lights also signify the enlightenment that comes with faith, emphasizing the importance of spiritual awareness and devotion. In many communities, the night begins with special congregational prayers. Imams deliver sermons recounting the details of the Isra and Miraj, highlighting its spiritual lessons and its relevance to modern life. These sermons encourage believers to reflect on the importance of Salah, prayer, the central theme of the event, and to re-evaluate their dedication to this fundamental pillar of Islam. Charity and acts of kindness are also central to the commemoration. Sharing food and drink, particularly tea and milk, has become a traditional way to honor the occasion in some cultures. These acts reinforce the values of generosity, hospitality, and community that are integral to Islamic teachings. The legacy of Isra and Miraj lies in its timeless spiritual lessons. The event serves as a reminder of the importance of unwavering faith, even in the face of skepticism and adversity. It emphasizes the transformative power of prayer, which not only connects believers to Allah, but also provides solace and strength in challenging times. The Prophet's journey through the heavens, meeting earlier prophets and witnessing paradise and hell, underscores the consequences of one's actions and the significance of living a righteous life. For Muslims, the event is a call to prioritize their spiritual well-being, align their actions with divine guidance, and strive for a closer relationship with Allah. Additionally, the Isra and Miraj serves as a reminder of the unity and continuity of the Abrahamic faiths. The Prophet's leadership in prayer at Masjid al-Aqsa symbolizes the shared heritage of monotheism and the common values that connect humanity. This unity encourages believers to foster mutual respect, understanding, and cooperation among diverse communities. In today's world, the Isra and Miraj continues to inspire Muslims to navigate life's challenges with resilience and faith. The event's themes of perseverance, divine mercy, and spiritual elevation resonate deeply, providing guidance in times of hardship and uncertainty. It serves as a reminder that no trial is insurmountable when one trusts in Allah and maintains a strong connection to Him through prayer. The commemoration of Isra and Miraj also strengthens the bonds of the Muslim community. By coming together in worship and reflection, believers are reminded of their shared purpose and responsibilities. The event reinforces the importance of collective devotion and the power of unity in achieving spiritual and social harmony. The Isra and Miraj remains a cornerstone of Islamic faith, celebrated not only for its miraculous nature, but also for its profound spiritual implications. Its lessons on faith, prayer, and unity transcend time, offering guidance and inspiration to Muslims across generations. As believers commemorate this sacred night, they are reminded of the eternal connection between humanity and the divine, the transformative power of prayer, and the importance of living a life rooted in faith and righteousness. The Isra and Miraj continues to illuminate the path of believers, guiding them toward a deeper understanding of their purpose and their relationship with Allah. The legacy of Isra and Miraj is one of inspiration, reflection, and unity. Through its celebration, Muslims honor the divine journey of the Prophet Muhammad. Peace and blessings be upon him, deepen their spiritual connection, and strengthen their commitment to the principles of Islam. The event serves as a timeless reminder of Allah's infinite mercy, the Prophet's unparalleled role in guiding humanity, and the enduring power of faith in shaping lives and communities. The Isra and Miraj is not just a miraculous journey. It's a beacon of faith, a testament to resilience, and a reminder of the boundless mercy and power of Allah. Its lessons, trust in divine guidance, the importance of prayer, and the unity of humanity, continue to inspire Muslims in their spiritual journeys. As we reflect on this sacred event, let us strengthen our connection with Allah, recommit to our prayers, and embrace the values of compassion and unity that the Isra and Miraj so beautifully represents. May this timeless legacy guide us toward a path of faith, devotion, and enlightenment.